Hello everyone, my name is Andrew Wolf, and today I'm going to be discussing the art piece at the Modern Art Museum of Fort Worth, the Etruscan. Before I get into the artwork itself, I'd like to first discuss some of the history of the Modern Art Museum of Fort Worth, Texas. It was first established in 1892 as the Fort Worth Public Library and Art Gallery and was reopened to the public on Saturday, December 14, 2002. The current museum is 53,000 square feet and contains over 3,000 works, including pieces by Pablo Picasso, Andy Warhol, and Jackson Pollock. The piece I'm going to discuss today was designed by the artist Michelangelo Pistoletto. He was born in 1933 and considered to be a painter, action and object artist, as well as art theorist. The majority of his work consists of reflection and the unification of art and everyday life, as seen by his more famous works consisting of mirror paintings. These paintings are human-sized mirrors with the prints of photographic images on them, bringing the illusion that the viewer is really part of the art. The Etruscan utilizes the mirror, but brings the subject away from it, with the figure looking longingly into his reflection. Pistoletto's piece is difficult to place in some methodology described by the Adams text, as they are very general definitions. However, I think the piece of art may be a combination of formalism concerning the figure itself and Gesamtkunstwerk, something not in the text. When looking at the figure, the first thing one may notice is his stance, a foot forward in contrapposto, almost as if he were moving toward or into the mirror. The figure does not show exact asymmetric balance, but regardless, the stance is very appeasing aesthetically and not meant to be off balance. The figure also illustrates perfectly the Etruscan style of sculpture, such as the use of bronze as well as a forward stride, reflecting the Etruscans' interest in motion. The mirror, as stated above, has always been influential in the works of Pistoletto and is a very important aspect of the piece. The mirror reflects the viewer as well as the large, empty room and is used to show the past. What is reflected is the past and what is viewed is the future, suggesting a movement away from modern artistic past and unifying old and new. Concerning this piece as a whole, there lies within a great deal of symbolism, unifying past and present works of art and life in general. This is a unique piece of art in that its major influences are separated by hundreds of years: the archaic bronze sculpture representing Etruscan art style of circa 1000 through 100 BC, and the large mirror, an example of modern works. The sculpture obviously utilizes the older style of sculpture, showing influences from the Etruscans as well as the ancient Greeks and Romans. This seems counterintuitive as the piece is located within the Modern Art Museum, but the point of the piece is to do just that, bring the ancient and archaic and use it to influence the modern and new. I've always enjoyed seeing this piece when visiting the Modern Art Museum because I could never understand it. This old-looking sculpture aside modern masterpieces always left me surprised and bewildered. Through this research project, I've come to understand it a bit better, and I can't help but find it even more fantastic. I've always wanted to learn more about the piece, and now that I have, I find it all the more moving. Personally, it has always made me feel lonely. The piece is located in a large, empty room with only his reflection to keep him company, and even when you enter, his gaze is still fixed on himself. With this in mind, I always found it unsettling that when looking at himself, he was neither satisfied nor content, but unsatisfied with a sense of longing. I've always been drawn to this piece and hope you'll see the value in it as I have.